when you know the mid 30 degrees centigrade days are at an end for now. Let's try and get 2 mega pops today with a tower that is within this secluded spot over here, you know, one that blocks the majority of your vision and enables you to not really be able to target anything that is down there. What if I told you that we can circumvent that? But what if I also told you that this is going to be one of the most difficult round 6s I've ever done, really, because getting this to work is not what you're going to call an easy feat. Yet already we're facing massive issues here when it comes to targeting. No, you went the wrong... Oh, yes, you caught that one. Lovely. Oh, that snipe there at the very end was so majestic. Nope, you shot at the wrong blue balloon there, magic monkey. Well, there we go. That's what we love to see on the channel. Some success with that. Bigger globs, please. So that we can glob not just 1, but 2 balloons at a time. The slowdown is very pivotal, by the way, for our successes here. Now let's place another glue gunner so that we can slow down even more balloons. Or if this doesn't work out, then we'll try and book it for fireball, because that's... Yeah, we'll book it for fireball, actually. Yeah, I think we should be able to get fireball in this round. Let's use the first glue gunner so that you're slowing down the frontmost balloons. And we have fireball. Excellent. Just needing to slow down the greens again. Please attack. Attack. Oh, goodness sakes, you're not going to attack, are you? No. Please, this time. Excellent. Finally, we managed to do that round. The worst round 9 experience ever. But at least round 10 will be better because it's just blue balloons. Nope. Oh, that's gonna be annoying, isn't it? Put you on last. Put you back on first, glue gunner, please. Hopefully not too many of them will saw through. And if they do... Oh, for goodness sakes. It's always the one that goes so far ahead. There's like a massive gap in all the balloons. Always balloons being bunched up, so sometimes it can create a vacuum to where one of them is just so far ahead, but luckily this time was better. So we're going to go with Arcane Blast next. Yes. I'm making this very challenging for myself because of the spot I've put this tower in, which I want to get 2 million pops with. But you're on strong, please. Arcane Blast. That is the way in which we need to go for more powerful bolts. More powerful bolts is good. And yes, we're going for Fireball path because I want some default lead popping potentials, thank you. Also, who doesn't like fire? Round 14, we have a yellowish, and it's mainly because of the way in which they spawn. If they were the first ones to spawn, then this round wouldn't be so bad, but it's because of the fact that they like to spawn sporadically across the round. It makes them so annoying, and you get a pierce cap issue going on here. It'll delay the summoning of the wall of fire, but it's going to be desperately needed for additional coverage of glue and slowing down the balloons. Also, one set to strong, so it targets strong balloons, and this one targets the balloons which would otherwise retreat. Please don't go away. Oh, for goodness sakes, pink balloons. Would you target it? Would you target it? It's not going to target it, is it? We're going to need one of these at some point, so we're just going to put down the submarine earlier than I would like to. Again, furthering our capabilities of getting wall of fire and helping us get through this scenario, but we really need something else in order to help us out here. We also require Geraldo, but we'll get him after putting down our wall of fire over here. Camo balloon, no issue. We got ourselves a nail pile at the end of the map there, so advanced intel so we can start popping the purple balloons early. And yeah, purple balloons are our main issue here because, well, they remove anything magical or fire-based away from existence. Let's get some submerged support so we only spawn this thing out when we need it to, and it's also acting as our decamofier now. Lead balloons, very good. You go away, thank you very much. So we've got a sort of a start here now. Our wall of fire here is keeping us enabled from well, dying all of the time, for goodness sakes. Arcane Mastery for, what would they call it? Faster attacks with increased range, damage, and popping power. I swear I do know my stuff, I just don't remember every finer bits of details of every single goddamn aspect of the game. I hope you all understand that. More purples! Get the purple! I do not want the purple. I want them depurpled. Depurplified. As the years go by, we're going to get more warmer and warmer seasons, so your winter could feel like an autumn. Your summer could feel like a summer plus. It could be from England summer to Spain summer or something along those lines. Or if you're on the equator of the earth, then I'm not too sure if it's becoming to the point where it's becoming too hot to actually live. I'm not too sure on what the maximum temperature is that the human body can actually sustain before your body starts to I don't know, not be able to compute with those temperatures. But is it like 52 degrees centigrade or something, where it's like, that's the maximum temperature that the human body can put up with from the outside before the human body just starts defunctioning or something along those lines? We have a round 40 issue here. Do we get Jerry's fire or do we hold off? I think we'll hold off. We'll put a blade trap down, and we'll also get a creepy idol put down? Or do we get a tube of glue? Well, perhaps we should actually alternatively do a Moab glue instead. Also a matter of moving the cursor of the wall of fire so that, well, we are able... Would you summon... Okay, the entire reason we failed there was because of the fact that the wall of fire did not summon at all. I thought you were supposed to attack faster, which means you deploy them down faster. Wizard. You're a wizard, Harry on the Potter. Oh, that tail again. Lovely. Can the village reach all the way over there? Yes, just about. Excellent. It would be disastrous if it couldn't, because I also wanted to affect our glue gunners as well. And their ability to shoot faster, see camo, pop all target types. You know, going this right? Don't care much about the submarine. Although I do need you for this round in particular, because of pepper balloons. We do not want the pepper balloons. But you do have the camo on you. We may need to give our decamifying tower the means to see camo. I know it's kind of ironic here, but I feel like this is the only way forward. Here we go. We just need you to take off their purple layer, for goodness.
They're going to ruin business.
Okay, we'll get a radar scanner for you, and then an invisibility potion for you. For just these next few rounds, okay? Okay, that's far better. That's what I wanted to do the first time around, but I didn't realize I didn't have radar scanner equipped. Although I do want Arcane Spike next before we get MIB. But then once we get MIB, your purpose here, Monkey Submarine, is D-O-N-E, which spells done. Oh, that's where you were. I was thinking, did I already pop you round 48? Regrow purples? Which also has the camo status. How dare you? Here is the one and only Arcane Spike. But little did you know, you can have as many of these down on the field as you can possibly want, as long as there's space for them. Yeah, that is the power of having a tier 4 tower, as you may have already known. Alternate timeline Harry Potter. Yes, Harry Potter did manage to defeat Voldemort, but instead of marrying somebody and having kids, he secluded himself away to the countryside in order to live out the rest of his days as a Grandmaster Wizard, one of a kind. But unfortunately, he has a new foe in front of him. Balloons! They all come in different shapes and sizes, and some of them look like zeppelins from the tales of old. Ah, now that's very interesting. We have a line of sight block here, even though there's nothing in the way. So let's use this to our advantage. Overclock. We're getting this before the MIB, because our next MIB needed round is for, well, round 62 actually, for when all those purples spawn out. But rather than go to there, let us overclock our Arcane Spike for the time being. By the way, if you didn't know, overclock is a must-have tower for 99.9% of 2 Megapop scenarios, I think the 0.01 is just literally Spirit of Forest, where the majority of its damage is the passive attack that it does on the track, BFB time. Burn it to the goodness sakes ground, and with the help of a creepy idol, we should be able to do that. Okay, MIB is active. Our next threat is round 63 with its wonderful specimens of clumped up ceramics. If you didn't know, the top path wizard is not what you call the best when it comes to pierce count. I think when it comes to that, either the middle or the bottom path is better, but bottom path mainly for the undead. Dearie me. But many marvelous wonders of Bloons 2006. You go into the game for your first time and you have no idea what you're doing. But then you play for your 5,000th hour or something like that, and you still ponder to yourself on what certain features does. And you're glad of that because it means you discovered something new of the game on your, well, gazillionth time round. And what I should also look at this as is, we need to actually have some preparation for this particular round. Cube of Amazing Glue. Oh, I forgot about you actually, Jerry's Fire. You would have been very helpful earlier on. Another set of ceramics. Let's put you... I'm actually going to put the last tube of glue when the last set of wonderful ceramics spawn out. When I say wonderful, I mean they are absolutely horrific. Round 63 is done. Harry and the Potter is doing very well so far. And by the way, his Potter is the bucket in which that engineer is nearby, or is that a barrel? Either way, that's his Potter, because he couldn't... There's no toilets out in this part of the countryside, okay? You just have to use whatever you can in order to do what you need to do, okay? Harry and the Potter has definitely gone downhill. Well, according to him, it's better than living underneath the stairs. On a real, I love beautifully natured themed maps like this with little bits of detail in there. All these flowers, grass, mushrooms, the river that's flowing along through, and the fact as well that rivers running through these trees. And there's a bit of a shadow here. There's shadows here as well. Like this tool, the shadow tool, is really lovely at displaying like the difference between a 2D object and a 3D object. Aside from that as well, that these trees animate. But I just love the fact when people put in the extra time needed to make a map very like realistic looking in a ways, but also it's still fantastical because of the setting that it's in and also the setting which I've given this map. Our next objective is the ultimate form of Harry and the Potter, the Archmage. But do you feel though with the amount of money that we could get before round 76, it's not going to be enough in order to get the Archmage itself, so possibly an alchemist to help us out here. Like, it's not going to be able to steal too much because we can put it far away, like let's say over here possibly, where it's most likely not able to get a balloon, but if it would do, then it'll be very minimal. Actually, yeah, you can reach, so that's good. So we're going to put you as that. So in update 42, they made Berserker Brute more expensive, but Stronger Stimulant slightly cheaper. So it's like it's just broke even then when it comes to the amount of money that you spend. But the tier 3 is more expensive than the tier 4. And we have issues here with round 75 and acquiring a Pierce Cap. With the help of some Jerry's Fire as well, which I sometimes keep forgetting, then we should be able to do this. And we've increased our range with the level 14 Invisibility Potion. Can you do it? Can you do it? Of course you can do it. Okay, can we get through round 76? Now that is the better question, and the answer is yes. I feel a tube of amazing glue there was the defining factor of that round. Slowing them down just enough so that we can pick them off without them regrowing back too much. They're like Tuscan Raiders, the regrow balloons. If you don't deal with them now, they will come back and in greater numbers. Round 78 though is a different beast. We're going to need some help here in the form of a creepy idol. We only need one of them. Or... no, we're just going to book it for Archmage, Mage Arc, Mama Mage. Actually, Harry and Potter is not Mama Mage. Bubble Bloons, you're no longer an issue. We have the best friend for any energy and fire-based attack tower that there is. The MIB itself. I'm not even I wasn't even too sure what I said there was coherent in any way, shape or form, but that's just a part of me, unfortunately. Round 79 is going very swimmingly so far. Actually, I was expecting a huge pierce cap, but obviously the creepy idol is kind of been the defining factor in here when it comes to just keeping the amount of pierce afloat so that we don't run into issues. Okay, so not this round, but hopefully the next round we'll be able to get our Archmage up and running. The ultimate form of Harry on the Potter. And yes, this saga shall continue as long as we cover this tower, which is not that often. Not as often as, let's say, sometimes I forget how often I do a video on, let's say, Century Champion. But I just love that tower. Is it wrong to do videos on a tower that you love, okay? Some people say that this is the incorrect crosspath. Well, I'm gonna say this right now. You do not appreciate fire like I do, okay? Fire is the giver of life. When you look up into the sky, what you see is a big gigantic ball of fire with all sorts of different chemicals and elements running through, or maybe just elements. Yeah, elements. But some big ball fire, and how dare you. And also what's miraculous is how is this tree able to withstand all of these heats that the Archmage is throwing? Harry, what have you done to this forest to make it enchanted with fire immunity? But I love it nonetheless. The only downside now that we've got a tier 5 is that when you overclock it, it's not 100% uptime on the chosen tower itself when it's tier 5, so sometimes you have to be a bit more selective when you use overclock and not just use it willy-nilly just because it's ready. Use it when you really need to use it. Oh, speaking of, Call to Arms is now in our disposal, which means that the Bloons will stand no chance against, well, what will otherwise be an increased pierce cap, because 50% extra pierce with all of our attacks, which is lovely. It's not a recent change, but Ninja Kiwi's made it so that like a year ago or so, as of the time of this recording, that Call to Arms is global rather than just the towers in its radius, which is a godsend. Ooh, round 89 has given us some issues. Again, with the using of our abilities here is very key. So what on earth did we do there to deserve that kind of fate? Well, probably the lack of Call to Arm usage, possibly? Yeah, we'll just use it. We'll use it and get it done over with. DDTs are not going to be a big issue whatsoever. Say that before moment. Yeah, it was just instantly deleted there. Harry is not quite on the Potter, but he will be after defeating the bad of this video. Alchemist only is at 498. Higher than 498. Can we do it without a overclock usage? Nah, we'll use one now. Just so that we have it in preparation for round 93 for the DDTs and the instantaneous deletion. Some of them just spawned and they got instantly deleted. People don't like Archmage. I would say you just don't know how to use Archmage. Or in this case, Harry on the Potter. I almost forgot about our invisibility potion, and now that Geraldo is at level 19, it will mean that we will be able to do you know what. But, okay, it's a pink balloon. I can live with a pink balloon. There would have been something broken within within a 5-meter vicinity of me if that was a yellow balloon that leaked. You think I'm mad when I say this, but we are going to go for Homeland Defense, because it's all or nothing when it comes to the defense of Harry Potter's shack in this alternate timeline of Harry Potter. Also because I know I can do it. There's round 94 done and dusted. Now round 95. Let's put our beloved Jerry's firearm, which is Harry's little imp familiar. Again, that sounds very devilish. Let's see now. Homeland. So, call to arms. It's not quite Homeland defense, but it will be. Geraldo is at level 20. Who is Geraldo? Well, a reincarnated Dumbledore, obviously. How dare you question the logic behind this universe? Use both abilities now that we have both. Or maybe I should use just one because of these UMJs. There's gonna be a bit of a PS cap issue going on here. Don't make it pass, Harry. I'm the Potter, please. No more round 96. Okay, good. No more. Thank you very much. And we're 5k away from all or nothing with Homeland defense. And there goes round 97. Now round 98. What comes after round 97? Round 98, obviously. Overclock, I need you to be No, it's not going to be solo. We need call to arms as well, but I really want to save up Homeland defense, but I guess we've got other matters to attend to here. Oh, there's so many ceramics. What are we doing in this situation when Harry on the bottom keeps dying? Okay, this is going to be a bit of a stretch. I know. But what if we put down a rejuve potion throughout round 98 and save the last one for round 100? I think that should be our ticket forward here. And I forgot I spent money, so I thought, hey, look at that, Homeland defense. Nope, no Homeland defense for you until you get the money. Oh, by the way, we have Homeland defense now. Round 99, can we get overclock up and running for these DDTs? Fortified behemoths. Don't go. You had to go away then, didn't you? Fine, both Homeland defense and overclock because you keep being annoying. And there goes. Oh, nice. Chuck. I wish you were chucked back again, okay? Inhospitably large. Ah, we have enough money for a glue strike. Excellent. Let us wait for rejuve potion because of the sheer factor that, well, we can use it after we use this natural Homeland defense. Actually, can we get it back again? Curious. I am intrigued as to where we can go from here. Do we need to use it again? Let's see. Get that one up and run. No, we need it back sooner. Round 98 timing is definitely key to this particular tale. But I guess we're just going to have to roll with what we have. Oh, I'm trying to move that cursor because of those DDTs. But I guess we will be able to do this. Yes! 2,040,000 pops. With the one, the only Archmage, also nicknamed as Harry on the Potter, which I can't change back to just, well, Wizard Monkey or something along those lines. I've got to think of a name for all of these towers, honestly, but I'm definitely sticking with Harry on the Potter for Wizard Monkeys. So that was a good tale, actually. A really nice map here. I love all of the different tree sizes as well. Small trees, big trees. Rocks in the water, fishes in the water, leaves floating on the water, bridges as well. I just love really naturistic maps like this. There's just something so beautiful about them. You're very out of place here, Alchemist Pet. And obviously the floating familiar of the Archmage here, also known as Harry on the Potter, that's also out of place. This engineer bot, also out of place. Just forget about the fact about all of these other towers here and just know that the Archmage completely soloed chimps in Autumn River, I believe is the name of this map. It's a lovely map, by the way, made by Luhtala. Is that supposed to be like Nutella? I'm not too sure now. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about this video down in the comment sections below. And let me know what else you'd like to see me do next. I will be doing a rather painful 2 megapops next, consisting of the Blade Maelstrom, not the Super Maelstrom, but just the wee Maelstrom known as the Blade one. I'd rather just do Super Maelstrom for goodness sakes. It's very cheap and also very powerful. And do we have even more tags rather than faster shooting, sorry? Faster shooting, yeah. Well done, Flare Bloons, for always speaking coherently. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody, and take care of yourselves.